Mic check, mic check. Check 1, 2.
Oh, you don't see it. It's black. Oh, there it is. You see it? Right. Oh, perfect. Thank you very much. I was looking right at it. Jeez.
It's just one of those options.
Looks like a little mouse. I know. It's just go poke off.
All right.
I gotta go mic up. No, I wouldn't got it for it. Oh, we got it. I was looking right at it and I didn't see it, and then all of a sudden that guy came down. One of the employees came down.
Oh man,
There
what
it
you're
was.
doing? Yeah.
Right where I was looking. I didn't even see it.
Thank you for getting that. I appreciate it. Oh man, we got Mr. Rabinsky saving our mic here, and it dropped down below. And we are live here at action at Moines Iceplex at Tranquility Park here in Omaha, Nebraska. We are live here at Moines Iceplex in Tranquility Park in Omaha, Nebraska for the championship game of this tournament, the KC Stars versus your Omaha Junior Lancers. Got family up in the booth here. We got Vivian and Lauren in attendance. Mom must be somewhere nearby. Thank you. And thank you to Kim for getting us the scoring or the iPad so we can go live scoring on this feed. Warm-ups have completed. We're about to get underway in action here. Thank you, Kim. We'll let you retire to your seat. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. Mr. Rabinsky setting us up with the mic that had dropped beneath the bleachers here, which are about 15 feet up in the air, and it's not very nice under there. So thank you to him for going in and braving the animals and whatever else, critters. He probably had critters and insects and who knows what to pull that mic out of the gun job.
It didn't even look like a little mouse.
And the mouse had the mic. And the Lancers start by winning the draw. Myers into the offensive zone, kicked it down low. And he got Bates digs that one out, whips it back around, looking for Luna. Chips it back down into the corner. And puck knocked away. That's going to be icing. We'll give you a little background here. The first game of this tournament, the Lancers faced the Stars and came away with a 2-1 victory. Narrowly decided game there as the Lancers picked up their second goal in the third period. And the Stars have always played the Lancers tough. We are 1-1 against them this season. The Stars beat the Lancers early in the season. Might have been the fourth or fifth game. And then the Lancers came back in the tournament here and beat the Stars. So 1-1, got the rubber match here and in a championship game. Should be exciting action. Stars have a couple key players for them. Number 86, you can see him out on the ice. He can fly and has a sharp wrister that our goalie, Cole Regan, in net will have to watch out for today. Collins picks this one down deep, tries to clear it, and ends up kicking it over to Hansen. D-to-D pass there, and Lancers looking a little congested in the neutral zone here as Hansen just brings it up and drops it behind the net. Kenny will give chase into the corner. Two Stars players there, and Kenny comes away with it. Hansen shot on net, and it gets deflected on the way, and Ravinsky picks it up and smacks it by him on the right-hand side. Just to the left of the goaltender's glove side. And if you recall, this goaltender was having a great game in the first game of this tournament against the Lancers, and then took a very hard shot from Vince right between his eyes that deflected up into the netting. And then within about 3 minutes, took another shot off of the low part of his cage, and he was hurting there. So we're hoping he's doing okay. Regan turns this one away from 98 on the Stars. But the Lancers looking to continue to pepper the KC Stars goalie today and come up with some offensive pressure to get enough on the board to walk away with the championship. Puck thrown down in the corner, whipped out by the Stars. They've got an opportunity for a breakaway, but they're going to dump and chase on this one. And Lancers player tries to wrap around, but he's got Stars player tries to wrap around, but he's got 3 Lancers there in the way. Myers kicks this one up, and Orpez is going to get it. Myers getting in the front net. It's around. Pinkelman throws it on net, and behind it, just wide. Vince seeks to kick it down, but the Stars flip it down, and that's going to be icing called. We're coming back into the offensive zone for the Lancers as I try and figure out why our scoring's not working here. Internet here at Moylan Iceplex tends to be pretty rough. So I'll have to draw one, and maybe I thought we had an inadvertent whistle, but that's actually behind us. We've got the consolation game with the Arapahoe Warriors and the Des Moines Bucks playing for the third place in this tournament. 1-0. Lancers up with 9 minutes to go. Hard shot from Papstein on the defense, out on the point, turned away by the goalie. And Myers drops it back, but Pinkelman wasn't right for that one. He's going to corral it and send it back in. Lancers pull away with it. Klein, that's that number 86. You got to watch out for him today. Beautiful two-line pass by the Stars. Shot, and Regan gloves that one as it was flipping to him. Hey, Bob. Bob. Hey, do you know what the Wi-Fi password is here? Yes. Shot deflected by Bates. And Myers is there to kick it off the boards, and Bates is going to pick it up. Kick back, and that's going to be offsides on the Lancers. draw won by the Stars and thrown into the Lancers defensive zone. Myers picks it up and tries to clear it. And Luna's going to pick this one up as it's coming in the open, but we've got a delayed penalty called. It's going to be roughing on Myers, number 15, our center, who's going to the box. And the Lancers will be on the penalty kill here. Penalty kill unit is Cook, Hansen, Collins, and Ravinsky out there. Ravinsky comes away with it, passes up to Cook, tape-to-tape pass. They cross. Ravinsky comes up with it. They got the defense confused. Ravinsky lets one fly wide. And Cook's going to try and chase it down, attempting a short-handed goal here. Cook battling in the corner. He's got Ravinsky out front, but he's covered with two men as they're short-handed right now. Hansen and Collins stepping back on defense, not going to let a cherry picker get behind him. That puck's going to slide down, icing called. That one's going to be coming back in the Lancers offensive zone. 7:25 into the, left on the first period here. 56 seconds on the penalty remaining. That's it. Thank you. Thank you for getting that. Stars on the attack here. Coming, cuts right through the middle, and fortunately Pinkelman gets his stick on that one, disrupts the shot. As the Stars player was carving right up the middle of the Lancers defense. Myers kicks that puck out. And Klein, he's dangerous here. Oh, he left something behind there. The airline left the baggage. And two Lancers get tied up in the corner. Fortunately, no call on that one. But Kenny's got to get back in the action here as the Stars are moving towards. And they're going to call. They're going to call Pinkelman for a hit. No, I apologize. Papstein was playing the puck, buries the Stars player, and they're going to give it. Let's see what he calls. And it's going to be interference, saying he got in the way of that player after the puck had left. And now your Lancers are back on the penalty kill. 5-on-4 hockey in the Stars' favor. Won by the Lancers. Weinstein whips it around. Vince chips it up. Vince gets around one, around two. And the Stars nope, they lose it in the neutral zone. Vince kicks it out. And it is ping pong in the neutral zone, passing back to the opposing team. The Stars come away with it here. They gap up. Beautifully played by Ponick on that one. Stripped and clean. Oropeza gets chased on the forecheck in the offensive zone. The puck is lost. Weinstein goes D-to-D pass on that. Vince kicks it over, pushed up by Ponick. And Oropeza skating for it. But taken away by the Stars. And they're going to be happy to bury it in and go chase on this one. Myers comes up with a puck, carving in the zone by one. Oh, defenseman makes a great play, but it's followed up with a hard shot by Collins and just wide. Myers is going to try and chase this one down in the corner, and the Stars kick it out. And Luna will corral this one in our defensive zone, seek to set up the offense. Great pass up the middle to Myers. Myers streaking again. It's 1-on-3, but he's got Luna trailing. And Myers cuts beneath. Gretzky's off. His pass is out. He's got Collins on the point. Collins going to let one fly here. Shot deflected by the defender. Nice play there. But Collins keeps it in. And eventually the puck works its way out of the offensive zone. And the Lancers at full strength here, 5-on-5 hockey with that penalty killed. And Myers using his soccer skills there to kick that one up to his stick. And still battling for it. Loving the effort from him. He's a grinder. Off Luna's stick, keeps it in the zone. Gates has got the puck. Taken away by the Stars. They're going to whip it around here. But Luna sends it back in. Myers is a good chase behind the net. Stars seeking a breakout. But no, it's picked up by Bates as they left it behind. Myers in the slot, shot! It goes off the crossbar. Off the crossbar. Beautiful shot on that by Myers, just high.
Need the assist to Hansen.
And we've got the Stars streaking in the zone here, but back check and the defensive pressure by the Lancers keeps away from Myers again with the puck. Man, he had a great opportunity when he was in the high slot there, just below the hash marks, and let one fly, but off the crossbar and away. Shot! Almost tipped in. Weinstein with the puck looking for a pass. He's got his man. He sends it over to Cook. Cook back to Ponick. Ponick over to Weinstein. Weinstein, he's got forecheck on him, passes it back over, and it's kicked up, and now the offense is moving. Good movement of the puck there. Taking our time, being patient. Rubinski's got it, and he kicks it back. Beautifully done. Ponick on net, and that goes wide. Going to get picked up by Collins, who drives it back into the zone, but the Stars and not Ponick, but Collins, collision at the blue line, but the puck is kept in. Nice work by him on that play. Puck rimmed around. Kenny's going to pick it up and send it back. And it's picked up behind the net by Rubinski. And finally, the puck makes its way out of the zone. That's going to be icing. As we finally have a break in the action, we get the score and assist on the board. That was Hansen to Rubinski on the score as your Lancers lead 1-0 over the KC Stars. 2:17 left here in the second. Shot total, 5 shots for the Lancers, 2 shots for the Stars. Stars chip that one out of the zone. Patsy will give chase and controls it behind the net. He's looking for his man, Oropeza, on the breakout. It's kicked back down into the corner, and Hinkleman chips that one out, but it's picked up by the Stars. Stars, tough angle shot. Unfortunately, we had Patsy in there who deflected that one away. Another shot deflected out front, and backhand wide. Backhand wide up the side of the net and away. And the Stars had an opportunity there. They're going to get offsides called. And the Stars fan going wild here thought that one went into the net. It was a hard backhand shot by their player as the puck had carried him to the weak side of the netminder, Cole Regan. Cole got over, and the shot was just wide off the side of the net. Puck taken away by Oropeza. He's got 2 men to beat. He's got Myers trailing with him. Pass shot. Ooh, beautifully done. That was a great pad pass by Oropeza on that one. Myers had it on the angle, but just didn't have the stick on it. Shot by Meyer on net. Turned away by the goalie. The Stars trying to flip this one out, but Tim keeps it in. Oh, man, the shot on net, and we can't find it. There it is behind the net, or it was behind the goalie's pad and finally got kicked out. I think they were going to call a hand pass on that. Tim kept it in the zone, dropped it down, but Myers came and picked it up before Tim touched his stick to it. So for those of you at home, you can pull the puck down out of the air and drop it in front of you, and as long as you play it or the other team plays it, no penalty on that. But if you pass it or there's a perceived pass to another one of your players, then that's going to get whistled down. Puck working in front of the net here. 3 Lancers playing give and go up there inside the hash marks. Just couldn't connect on that one. Shot out front, tip! And Vince almost had one. Vince goes back to net front coverage. That puck pulled away. And Vince, little backhand there off the pass from Pinkelman. And Pinkelman on the back check here. Patsy's going to chase that one down and get it out of the zone. And Lancers, quick shot! Wide by Meyer. Patstein giving chase, and you can see that Myers, our forward, staying back to cover Patstein, who's on defense, but he's up working in the forward zone. And puck picked up by Bates. Bates tips it in. Myers shot deflected away by the goalie and up into the netting. Hard shot by Myers. Nice play by the goalie, tracking that puck through a lot of traffic there and covered the angle. Face off on the other dot here. They're going to call that one as it was, shot came from that side. Myers looking for a quick hit here with Luna on his backside. Luna comes away with the puck as he digs it out. Center didn't pass, nobody there. Panik can keep this one in. Bates a good chase into the corner, and that'll do it for the first. 1-0, your Junior Lancers. Shot total 9 for the Lancers, 2 for the KC Stars. And Lancers feeling the momentum here as they go into the second period. Give a shout out today. Missed it yesterday, but our esteemed coach, Joe Weinstein, who is not on the bench, as my co-anchor and color man, Andy Kenny, was called up to the big show on the bench, laying down some wisdom and some insight for these young players alongside our head coach, Kevin Machete. But give a shout out to Joe Weinstein, who flew down to St. Louis, Missouri yesterday to celebrate his brother's 40th birthday as a surprise party. I'm sure that went off without a hitch and was just a great time for him and his family. Joe, we miss you up here. We missed you yesterday as we pulled away with a win against the Des Moines Bucks with a commanding victory and headed into this championship game today. And a little shout out to your brother, Joe. Feliz cumpleaños a ti, el hermano de Joe Weinstein. And you may not know, but we are simulcast in Espanol on the YouTube network here for the Junior Lancers. We're going to go ahead and put some closed captioning on there for you later. Stay tuned. One thing about Joe said that they were going to be celebrating at a specific place in St. Louis. I cannot recall the name. It started with an E, I believe. Lancers pick it up. Panik shot wide. And Luna could get this one, bury it back into the zone. Myers gives chase behind the net. Panik comes up with it again, and he's going to walk it a little bit and throw it down into the corner. And he comes up with it again. Panik on this puck. Luna beautifully played there, tried to get around, shot, and goalie pins it out front. Puck behind the net with Myers, using his body to shield, and Luna pass out front. Oh, nobody there. Bates comes up with it, kicks it down. Luna gets a stick on it, shot out, no, pass out front across the crease. Weinstein's going to come in and chip that one up, but the Stars come away with it. They're going to call a high stick on that, but we come up with the puck, and it's sent down. They're going to call icing on this one. It'll come back. A lot of action there here with 1 minute expiring in the first thus far. 10:59 on the clock in the second. Again, shout out to the area in St. Louis, the restaurant that Joe was talking about. Said he's going to go have some toasted ravioli, which is a big thing down the St. Louis area. If you've ever been there, St. Louis claims that this was invented by their town. Interesting thing to claim. But it was, I believe, from a World's Fair, if I'm not mistaken, as Andy from the St. Louis area has given the education on the history of the toasted ravioli and the pride that the St. Louis area has in that dish. And Hansen going to pull this one behind the net, set up the offense. He's got a star player on chase, kicks it over. It's off the stick of Ash. Ash gets it back. Gets it over to Cook. Rubinski calling for it up top. And Ash trailing puts this one, nope, gets knocked away. And Hansen finds his man. Great pass for Rubinski in the neutral zone. Rubinski, woo, let that one fly. But it was, man, that was off the shin guards of the Stars player. And he's probably going to feel that one tomorrow. Rubinski had some hair on that as he let it go. Hansen knocks away, but it goes back to the Stars player. And Collins going to come up with this one in the corner and try and clear it. But it's picked back up by the Stars. They're working out of the corner. 86, he's dangerous. Leaves it out front, but Cook on the defense knocks it away. Hansen will chip it around for Collins to pick up. He's going to lose the puck. 86 on a backhand. Cole Regan, the one gets by him, but wide of the net. And Hansen looking to get that puck out. Hansen bodying up the Stars player. Hansen not with the size of his teammates or some of the opposing players, but he has grit and he's got fight in him, and he will not back down. That's what we love about him here with the Lancers. He's taken some hits earlier this year and got back up. It's a Mighty Mouse out there. Shot by 86, knocked down by Regan out front, and he gets his own rebound, wraps it around, and Regan pins it against the post. Got his leg there just in time. Nice save by Regan on that one as he knocked down the first wrister that was inside the hash marks there, left it out front. Lancers not able to clear it. 86, who made that shot, picks it back up, wraps it around, and Regan pinned it with his skate against the post. Nice play. Oh, beautiful breakout by the Lancers here. Brought it around the zone and shot. And he buries it! Oh, man! Peza goes top shelf. That's where Grandma hides the cookies. And beyond the goalie, hits off the very top left corner. You call that top cheddar in the NHL. Beautiful shot from above the circle by Oropeza. And the goalie for the Stars may have thought that one was up and beyond him. But again, it hits the top left corner and caroms into the net. Lancers go up 2-0. And we're going to call that a score by Oropeza with an assist by Myers. And who swung it around to Myers?
Right here.
Well, that was the first goal. That one was Myers. Myers passed it to Oropeza. Oh, Vince? Oh, okay. All right. We get the official here. That is Oropeza, assisted by Vince Massetti. High stick on that play. We're going to face off in the Lancers' defensive zone. Puck pulled away, kicked out, sent back down by the Stars. We picked up by Pinkelman here. Pinkelman chips it out up to Myers. Myers over to try to get it to Vince on that one. And Pinkelman with it sends it up and over. Beautiful pass. Oropeza going to pick this one up and chip it down low. No, it's taken away by the Stars in the neutral zone. Stars looking to break out here. And it's picked up by Papstein. Papstein winging around. Shot on net. Low and hard. Goalie puts it up into his belly off the stick, and he'll freeze it. And we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone for the Lancers. 7:15 here on the clock. 2-0. Lancers lead. 11 shots for the Lancers. 5 shots for the Stars. Draw one by the Stars, but kick back to Ponick, who throws it down low. And puck gets by our defense, but they say it got tipped. And it's a foot race. 86 is on it. Stars player pulls it away from Ponick, and they're going to have a penalty on Ponick for a hold on that or a hook, one of the two. But in the meantime, the goalie for the Stars exits, and now it is 6 Stars on 5 Lancers. And there's a delayed penalty as the Lancers come away with it. And just to give you some insight, you may have seen the goalie streaking. You may have seen the goalie streaking from the Stars onto the bench. For our viewers who are not aware, the scenario here is that if the opposing team, in this case the Lancers, has a penalty, but they don't have control of the puck, then it's a delayed penalty. The referee will raise his hand, and that gives the opposing team the opportunity to pull the goalie off the ice, put another player on, so it's even strength there as far as how many players are on the ice, including the goalie. And then once the team who committed the penalty touches the puck, then it's whistled down. So the reason why you pull the goalie off there is if the opposing team, in this case the Lancers, got a hold of it, then it's going to get whistled down without an issue of an open net goal. Puck flipped up and sent down. And I got to figure out what's going on here because 2 Lancers are in the box. Oh, Luna, beautifully read play on that. Picks it up, shot wide. He was on 3 opposing players there, but read the pass and stole it in the defensive zone, or in the offensive zone, rather. Luna going to pick this one up in the corner. He's looking for a man out front, and 2 Stars there on net front coverage, turning away. Nice pass from the Stars, but chipped away by Weinstein. Great stick play by Luna there as he lifted the stick. Shot! Knocked down. Luna going for his own rebound. And I think he would have had a chance if he followed on that one a little harder, but he was watching to see if it got through. Nice play by Luna on the stick lift to get control of the puck and shot. Bates shoots wide. Kicked away by the goalie. Luna out front on the rebound. And the Lancers looking for a shorthanded goal here. 23 seconds left on Ponick's penalty. Luna comes up with a puck. He's got Myers trailing. Luna stick gets disrupted by 86 Klein for the Stars. And Myers going to try and get, Myers gets this one, pulls it away. Gets through 2 defenders. He's got 3 to beat. Gets around another one. Shot off the post. And the Lancers get a change as Myers was attacking. And now we've got Ash on the back check, but it's stripped away by Weinstein. Weinstein carrying the puck into the neutral zone. This stripped away by him. And oh no, we've got a breakaway here. Number 86 is Klein. He's dangerous. Shot and score. He went top far down. Tough play. The pull on that one. Heck of a shot by Klein. Like I said, he's dangerous. Can't leave him in the open. He chipped the puck away in the neutral zone, and on that short-handed effort there with the Lancers on the penalty kill, Klein and the Stars make him pay. Again, great shot on that one, bar down. Puck hit the top crossbar, drops behind Cole onto the goal line, and then just rolled into the net. Stars looking to use this momentum, but the Lancers got to pin him down here. Defense reaching a lot. Let's use our feet out there, boys. And centering pass chipped away by Ash. And it's picked up by Cook. We might have a step here, but the Stars player getting back in time. And puck into the neutral zone, carried into the offensive zone, and shot wide by Pinkelman. Collins, great effort on that one, goes to get it, and he's still got the puck. Puck had caromed up into the air there, and Collins knocked it down with his stick to himself. Cook battling for it. And Ashford Kenny gives chase and comes away with it on the back check. But it's stripped away by the Stars. Players looking to make a move. And they'll chip it back to the defense shot. And it's, oh man, that is dangerous with Collins out front, got his stick on it, and it chipped up and over. And there's one out front, Cole gloves it and freezes it as the Stars player was right in front of him. Face off in our defensive zone, pulled away by Pinkelman. Sends it over to Papstein. Papstein looking for his man. He's got him. Vince, suicide pass on that. The Stars player could have easily buried Vince as Vince's head was turned around trying to pick up that puck that was a little bit behind him. But fortunately, the Stars player didn't take advantage of that, and Vince pulled it away. Lancers with the puck in the offensive zone. Meyer battling for it and gets tied up by the defense. Chipped back down. Puck move advanced by the Stars here. And again, it's 86 Klein who gets buried by Vince. But the puck picked up by 51, and Pinkelman will send it out of the zone. Meyer gives chase into the neutral zone corner over there. And he comes away with it. Actually gets tied up. It's a scrum in the neutral zone here between the Stars and the Lancers. The puck is sent down in the corner. Icing waved off. Pinkelman chips out to Oropeza. Pulled away by the Stars. Drop pass and shot on net. Blocked by the defenseman up front. It's moving around and Cole freezes it. There's a lot of traffic out front. Kudos to Cole for seeing that one as it came through multiple players. Got some barking coming from the opposing game over here. Looks like one of the Arapahoe Warriors sent to the box. Back to action in the Lancers game. Stars working out of their own corner here. Chipped, knocked away by Bates. Bates will give some forecheck pressure here. He's got 1-on-2, and they'll pass it up. And Weinstein will get this in our defensive zone. Send it up to Luna. Luna kicks it over to Bates. Beautifully done. Bates' guys a 2-on-1. Bates shot. Deflected by the defenseman on that. Man, that was an opportunity with Myers on the trail. Bates gets it out front. And it's chipped up by the Stars. Weinstein kicks it around. Luna picks it back up into the offensive zone. He's got Myers on the trail. Looked for the pass, but didn't connect. Myers will give chase down here. Stick lift. And Bates sends it back down to him. Myers with the puck. Going to pass off the boards to himself around the defenseman. And a bird just flew by me. They hibernate here in Moylan during the winter. And it's getting warm enough out there. They should probably be exiting soon. Myers working behind the net. Goalie trying to do his best for the full butterfly. And Collins out front, shot deflected up and away. Over into the corner. We're going to kick it back to the defense here on the point. Weinstein lets it rip. Deflected goalie. Stays on that one, freezes it, and we'll have face-off in the dot. Nice job by the Lancers on that with the offensive pressure. 1:13 left on the clock here. 2-1 Lancers ahead of the Kansas City Stars. Shots on goal, 14 for the Lancers, 9 for the Stars. What's that? Winchell? Richard. The bird's name is Richard, apparently. I don't know if we called him if he'd come and sit next to me. Be looking like a pirate over here with a bird on my shoulder. Either that or a really bored old man at the park. I don't know, maybe we should get Richard over here. Then I'd have a co-commentator with Andy gone. Cook loses his stick, picks it back up, and Papstein with it behind the net. He's going to send it out to Cook, looking for a breakout here. Cook against the boards, no, taken away by the Stars player. Working out of the corner here. He gets to the edge, kicks it out front, and a lot of traffic, and the Lancers come away with it, and he passes him open. Well done by Rabinski. He was trying to pass Cook open on that one. What I mean by that, he threw the puck ahead of Cook when Cook was parallel with the Stars players so that Cook could drive forward in the foot race and try and pick that one up and get a breakaway shot on goal. But Cook, I don't think, saw that until it was too late, and it went to the goalie, who freezes it while the face-off in our offensive zone. That's what you like to see, though. Kenny behind the net, and that'll do it for the second period as we try to get a quick shot on goal. 2-1. Lancers over the Stars. As we hit our second intermission, I'm looking for Jenny Collins for the intermission entertainment. Still not seeing her. It's possible there wasn't any compensation. Maybe if we let her know the check's in the mail, she could give us an advance on the cheerleading routine for the Lancers. It was brought up to me the other day that we've got about 9 to 10 viewers on the YouTube channel here. And the person who was telling me that was stating as if we didn't have a lot of viewership. And then I let them know that through our commentary and, of course, the play on the ice, we've actually tripled our viewership over the course of the season, which should be reaping some ad reads here. You'd think that Country Auto or one of the major telecom players or even the local like Rocket Car Wash would be reaching out to us to get some advertising on with this type of viewership. And I stated, you know what, it's probably 9 viewers, but it's 9 watch parties. Like they've got one in New Delhi, they've got one in Miami, one in New York, and they're just watching these championship games that the Lancers are going head-to-head quality play here in youth hockey in Omaha, Nebraska. Puck taken away, down on the net, and goalie loses his stick. Stick sitting out there. Goalie gloves it with his blocker hand. Well done. So just for you who don't know, the blocker glove, you don't have a lot of padding on the inside of that. There's a ton of padding on the outside, and the goalie actually caught that with his blocker hand as it came across the net. Well played. Vince with the puck, kicks out front, shot up. Over, goalie was there. Beautifully done by Vincent Oropeza, connecting on the out front, on the net front there. But the goalie turns that one up and away. As the Lancers try and keep it in the zone here. Third period, 1 minute down, 11 minutes on the clock. Kicked out front again, but it's kicked away by a skate. And picked up by Vince, beautifully read. And he's got Myers on the backside over here, but Vince blows a tire in the corner. And it's going to get kicked in by Papstein. Puck up and bouncing in the air there. And you heard me with the bouncing. That's what the puck was doing as it was carrying off the ice. Puck sent down into the zone. Meyer gives chase, and a saucer that is picked off by Papstein. He's got to wait till his man's in the neutral zone, and Papstein throws it low and hard. Goalie sends it away, and Pickleman shot, bouncing. Papstein went up high with the stick on that one, no call. And puck from Luna deflected off the stick and over the net. Bevy of offensive shots here for the Lancers early in the third period, motivated to get another one on the board and get some breathing room against these KC Stars who have played us tough in 2 events thus far. Bates pins it down, but it's taken away by the Stars. Stars send it across ice. Collins got a beat in the foot race here. And he didn't get to the puck in time, but got the body on the player and sent him reeling into the neutral zone. And the Lancers come away with it. Myers got speed inside. Shot! Oh, gloved away by the goalie. Myers trying to go top shelf on the glove side. And the goalie just a snapdragon there with the glove save. Well done. And puts it out front. Still 2-1. Lancers on top. Myers wins the draw back to Hansen. Hansen tries the slap shot but gets deflected away. They send it down, but it's picked up by the Stars. Stars kick it out. And 86 trying to get around our defense, but Luna's there and Collins is on his back, so the Lancers come away with it. but it's picked off by the Stars on the clearing effort, and somehow they end up back with it. And, oh, man, he had an open pass as a player dropped in the slot. That's number 86. He's their shooter. And pass out front. Nobody there. Slap shot deflected away by Collins. And the momentum here for the Stars on the shooting pressure has definitely reversed for 180. It was the Lancers a few minutes ago. Now the Stars putting an onslaught of shots on Cole Regan. Regan, rather, apologize. Draw one, and Cook comes up with it, pushing into the zone. He's got a step, he's around his man, and puts it high on net, but it's over. And Papstein comes in, whips it around, deflected out front. Goalie was sliding to the other side, and unfortunately weren't able to get that one there. Stars player goes down, no call on the trip. I think they just got tied up there. Ash kicks it down into the corner and deflects out. Goalie sends it behind the net. And Weinstein, the offense is around him, but Papstein backs him up on that. And he kicks it over to, again, passing Cook open. We got to keep skating. Cook into the corner, looking to send this one around. Kicks it back to Papstein. Papstein, yes, he steps, shoots wide. And when you hear us talk about the defenseman walking, we're talking about him controlling the puck and sidestepping the defense to create an angle, and it's a breakaway for the Stars. But Weinstein's there, but no! And the Cole protects it on the breakaway there. 86, again, dangerous. Tried to sneak one by him with leaving a package on the doorstep, but it goes wide, and the Lancers escape that offensive attack. Lancers with a full change here. New forwards, new defensemen. And puck in the offensive zone here, chipped out front and taken away by the Stars, kicked out, and Hansen will corral it, and he fires on net, deflected, and Myers, who kicks it, oh, just wide on that attempt. Pass behind the net, out front, Hansen, beautifully done by Charlie, who stopped it. Pass was a little bit to his right. He knocked it down with his skate out to his stick and then fired it on net. Loved to see that from a defenseman, and then let our forwards go crash on the rebound. But the goaltender turns it away. 6:41 left in action here in the third period. The championship game of this My Hockey tournament for the Stampede tournament in Omaha, Nebraska. We've got icing. And that puck will come back down. Shot total 20 for the Lancers, 10 for the KC Stars. Draw one. Oropeza fires, deflected away off the stick of the defenseman. And Meyer will battle for it. Soccer kicks it out of there. And Vince, the tight curl on that. Myers gets stripped at the blue line. They kick it up. Well done by defensive play by Charlie on that to get a stick in, knock it away, prevent a step getting on him and the defense by the Stars. Beautiful pass out front. Goalie in position. And Hansen's going to let this one fire again. Tip down. And it's loose out front. Vince was trying to take it through that action. There's a flurry there at the net front on this. So puck in the corner, kicked out to Charlie. Charlie lets that one go, bounces, and a short hop to the goalie. Goes off the pad out in front of him. Vince on the rebound tries to get it around on the backhand. Goalie diving save and freezes it as Vince tries to pull it out from underneath his glove, and it gets whistled down. Myers down to Luna. Luna back to Myers. Kicked out to Ponick. Ponick sends it back down into the corner, and Luna will battle for this. Nice stick lift. Luna looking for an angle here, being patient. Puts it back to Weinstein. Weinstein lets it fire on net. It's wide. And Myers comes back up with a quick shot. Yeah, he scores! Goalie had lost his stick. Myers cycling around the weak side, and the puck caromed off the back of the boards behind the net. Kicked out. Myers that's in a great spot at a great time. Picks it up, curls, lets it rip, and goalie looking like he was trying to track that one around. And Myers just had an angle. Looks like he got it between the glove side shoulder and the post. And that's what we talked about yesterday, folks. It's very dangerous play for a goalie. Tough one to read when a puck is passed hard off the boards or a missed shot goes hard off the boards and it caroms the other side. If you've got one of your other offensive players there, the goalie can be in a tough position to read that and then get over in time to cover the net. And, oh man, fortunately, Luna gets a stick in there and stops 86 from getting a full shot as he was below the hash marks. Dangerous territory to be unattended. They're going to give that one. That is a goal for Myers with an assist from Luna on that. And Cade Bateson on the action, but I can't put two players on here for an assist, so we'll give him the shout out on the audio of the broadcast. Puck out front! Backhand! And Cole down to the butterfly, pinches that one like he had a pair of chopsticks with those blocker pads and pins it before it goes in the net. Nice job, Cole. Hard shot, turned away. Off the draw. It's kicked back to the defense, and he let it go from the point. Puck down low. 86 he's got a tight angle here. He tries to kick it out front. Puck is tied up by Charlie Hansen. Beautifully done. Charlie all over the place today. And Rabinski, nice job on the forecheck. And he buries him into the boards. He's back up. Great effort by Hayden on that one, as the player didn't shoulder check, and Hayden snuck up on him to keep that puck in our offensive zone. Hansen battling again, and Kenny gets dropped. Rabinski on the chase. And Hansen, he gets a stick lift on that. There's no defense back. Collins is back on this one. He's going to try and take an angle, but he gets around him. But Collins comes back, and beautiful job on the back check by Cook. Cook throws him into the boards. Little shot there and took him off his balance. And 86 went hard into the boards there. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. 86 there. Oh, man! Shot out to the point. And we got a hook on... Looks like a hook on Cook. Cook with the hook. And he's going to the box for a minute and a half. And the Stars will go on the power play here with 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third period. Other scores in the Youth Hockey League, you've got the Arapahoe Warriors versus the Kansas City Bucks. Arapahoe going ahead 2-1 with 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in their game in the third period. Now, if you're in the Lancers position, I'd generally turn this one over to Andy for some insight. And if I know Andy like I think I know Andy, he'd say, Kyle, you're sitting here in the third period, 3 minutes and 4 seconds left on the clock. You're in the penalty kill. We need to get the puck deep in their zone, dump and chase, keep two defensemen back, make sure that they're staggered as these KC Stars have some players that can move. We don't want them to carve through one or two that would be playing parallel. So you want to keep that staggered approach so that your other defenseman can pick him up if he gets by. Help your goalie out by keeping the puck away, and not if you offensive opportunity presents itself, go put the nail in the coffin here. But otherwise, smart hockey, defensive hockey at this point, trying to pin this championship down. Puck sent around by Pinkelman, and Papstein comes up with a nifty stick work. He gets a breakout to Vince. Vince is streaking. He's got one man to beat, and it's going to be a slash against the stick by the Stars player. And he's going to the box. 1:14 left on the Lancers penalty for hook with a cook. Cook with a hook. Oh, man. That reminds me of that Robin Williams movie, Hook. And the Lancers in 4-on-4 hockey here is still trying to control the puck in their offensive zone. Stars come up with it, but it's chipped back in by Oropeza. And nobody on the backside across ice for him. Pinkelman comes up with it, whiffs, but the puck is picked up by the Stars here. They're trying to break it out of their zone. Oropeza gets a stick on it, and Pinkelman gets in front of it, and Vince comes away with it on the chase. And Vince sends it back down the zone. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in the game. 2 penalties ticking off. We will have a man advantage for about 15 seconds. And pass across ice. 2-on-1 here. Shot deflected. Oh, man. Rebound was there, but no Stars player on the weak side after Cole made the initial save. And 86 passes it over to 21, but he can't get a handle on it. And that's Pinkelman battling for it, tying him up. They send it out, but the Stars are controlled on the point here. No, it's taken away by Vince. Vince and Oropeza. Oropeza up to Vince. He's got an open netter here. They fire it. No! Throws a stick. And you cannot do that, folks. Vince had an open net goal, and 51 threw a stick at him. It's not too often you see that. Let's see what the referees call on this, but 51 will be exiting. .51 is not exiting. What in the world's happening here? You'd think that he would have to leave the arena, or at least leave the bench. Maybe the referees are saying he can stay on the bench, but he's not playing. And we go back to 5-on-5 hockey, and that's an automatic goal. We're going to go ahead and credit. And Oropeza passed at Vince on that, and Vince burying it on the empty net goal as the KC Stars had pulled their goaltender trying to get 6 on the ice and just couldn't execute in their offensive zone. 1 minute and 7 seconds left on the clock here. And shot deflected away. And we got a delayed penalty here on the Stars. They're going to pick up number 98 going to the box for tripping. We'll get that goal credited for Vince and Oropeza on the assist. Lancers lead 4-1, less than 50 seconds left in the game. Win the draw, over to Weinstein. Weinstein shot up and goalie gloves it. Nice job by him on that one. Frustration from the goalie on that. He caught it, kicked it over quickly to the referee, and smacked the post. You can tell he's not happy with how things are going today. Stars win the draw, and he's been under a lot of pressure. 24 shots on him. Puck taken away by 86. 86 in the opening. He's getting tugged down, and that was not, wow. I mean, I know I'm biased, but we had, is that in the net? That's incredible. You got to give 86 Klein credit for that one. He seriously carried one of the Lancers players on his back through the slot and still was able to get it between, looked like the 5-hole maybe on Cole. And they're not going to call a penalty on that because he scored the goal, but holy smokes. No goal. Goal, no goal? I can't tell. They got a goal up on, there's an empty net. Empty net here, and 86 again flying around the ice. He's picked up by 51. Somehow he's still in the game despite throwing the stick. And he puts it on the net. But Regan turns it away, and there's some battling down low. Tied up by Ashford Kenny. Nice job on that. The puck scoots away, and that'll do it. Your Lancers have taken the championship here in Omaha, Nebraska for the Stampede tournament. And congratulations to both teams on a first and second place finish. KC Stars battled tough, and in this rubber match, the Omaha Lancers come away with a 4-2 victory versus the Kansas City Stars. Yeah, it was a good game. There will be some celebration. Yeah, shot total here, so 4-2 victory for the Lancers. And to go back to some statistics here, 24 shots, offensive onslaught on the KC Stars netminder, who did a nice job in goal today, turned away some really tough shots. And the KC Stars with 16 shots on goal. Cole Regan turning away several today with some pressure that he was facing, including a breakaway. And they're getting the banner out for the Omaha Lancers as they win their hometown tournament. And across ice here, we've got, I can't tell in the third and fourth game as they're shaking hands, but it looked like the Arapahoe Warriors, they've taken the win as they came to Colorado, or came from Colorado to Omaha and walk away with the consolation prize of third place. Try and get the action here. We've got the Omaha Junior Lancers posting up underneath the home goal and the American flag in the background. Nothing says patriotism like youth hockey in Omaha, Nebraska. We've got SAC Air Force Base, Offutt Air Force Base, and you've got the Strategic Command here with SAC. Pictures being taken. The boys feeling great, I'm sure, as they walked away undefeated in this Stampede tournament, 4-0, and they stepped it up with a comeback in the first game. I believe it was 1-0. Yes, it was. It was 1-0 as the KC Stars led, and that was the only time a team led the Omaha Lancers this tournament as they came back in that game, putting 2 in net to win, and then carried that momentum through 2 shutout victories, posting numerous goals on the board against Arapahoe and the Des Moines Bucks, and then came into this game against the Stars, who walk away with a consolation second place banner here. Congratulations to them. Your Omaha Junior Lancers building momentum as we transition into travel to Notre Dame next weekend, with games beginning on Friday and carrying through the weekend. We'll be out in Indiana. Exciting times for the boys as they're going into their final tournament of the season. And you got to love the momentum that we're taking into that with an undefeated run here in the Stampede tournament. Post-game debrief brought to you by parents who take their kids to 7 a.m. hockey practice and games. Thank you, parents. As we take a look at the post-game, again, Great offensive pressure by the Omaha Junior Lancers all game, peppering the goalie defensively. And I would also say on the offensive side, great passing, connecting those passes, which we've seen us not have some challenges with that in recent weeks with great passing out front, but we're just not getting it on the stick and getting a quality shot into the net. This weekend, much different than that. This game definitely different than that, as we had some great centering passes, working out of the corner, working from behind the net in Gretzky's office, getting it out front. Defense throwing the puck hard and low on net and letting our forwards try and bang in those rebounds. So great effort all around on the offensive side. Also, I saw some drop passes out there, so maybe some communication happening between the team as they've become more and more comfortable with each other over the course of the season. Good wristers and strong offensive effort. On the defensive side, great back check today. Our sticks were in the passing zones, disrupted many of the offensive opportunities for the KC Stars. And Cole Regan and Ned did a fine job there with allowing 2 goals on 16 shots. And we've got other fans moving in here, so we'll be moving our way out and signing off for the Omaha Junior Lancers is Kyle here. We'll see you next weekend in Notre Dame.
Kyle,
You like that? Yeah.